Welcome back. This weekend is shaping up to be a slam dunk. The NBA All-Star Game tips off on Sunday. But first, we'll be familiar with All-Star Weekend events like the Slam Dunk Contest, the Skills Challenge, and tonight's Celebrity Game. Veteran point guard Chris Paul also made news today announcing his retirement from the league after 21 seasons. So for more on all this, I want to bring in Marc Spears. He is a senior NBA writer for ESPN and Anscape. He joins me now from Los Angeles, where he's covering the All-Star Weekend. Marc, good to see you as always. But I want to start with this news about Chris Paul, known as the point guard. I'm curious, what do you make of his decision to retire? I know there was a lot of uncertainty about how he would play, where he would play this year, but he's been in the league for more than 2 decades now.
Yeah, you know, before the season, he said it was Clippers or bust. He had pretty much been around away from his family for 6.5 years. His son, his daughter, they're both playing prep basketball. He wanted to be at their games. He wanted to be around families. So Clippers it was, and then Clippers busted just about a month and a half in. So over the last 2 months, I think he kind of realized, you know what, it's time to move forward. And so after he actually was traded to the Toronto Raptors, and they waived him today. But I think he had been working on a statement for a few days, and he announced today that after 21 seasons, it was time to hang him up.
Yeah, well, let's talk about his legacy here, because here's a guy, who really kind of defined the position, for the better part of a decade and a half, really. Yeah.
It's a true David versus Goliath story, man. This dude lists himself as 6'1". Unless he's wearing Prince's shoes, I don't know how he got to 6'1". He wasn't the most athletic guy. He wasn't the tallest guy, as I mentioned, but he still played 2 decades. He made sure he was viewed at the end as one of the best passers, best stealers in NBA history. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame. He did it in 21 seasons, which is incredible for most everybody. And then another thing is he also had impact off the court as the Players Union president. There are a lot of former players who say that Chris Paul saved their life. He was able to get insurance that has been able to get screenings, health screenings for guys, surgeries for guys that they didn't have before. And also he was very instrumental in making the NBA bubble happen. So, no, Chris has a huge legacy. And sadly, the Clippers thing went bad, but, it doesn't taint the dominance that he had for 20 years.
Yeah, certainly. Well said there. Okay, let's pivot to All-Star Weekend. A lot of major stories here playing out of L.A., but I'm curious, what are you really tracking this weekend?
The first thing that's quite interesting to me is something new. Damian Lillard, who's not played this season, who's still recovering from Achilles injury, is in a 3-point competition. Isn't that great? So this is his season debut, is in the 3-point competition, not expected to play this year, so keep an eye on him. The dunk contest, man, it's some new guys. You probably never heard of them, but I'm always excited about the dunk contest, so we got to watch that. And then this is a new thing. It seems like the NBA changes the All-Star game every year to try to make it competitive, but there's a world team. So USA Stars, USA Stripes, or as people are calling them, the OGs and the young boys, and the world team are playing in this round-robin tournament against each other. So that should be quite great as well.
Listen, Marc, I'm looking at the lineup for Team World, and it's scary.
Yeah, Wemby, Joker. Well, is Joker and Luka gonna play it hard though? That's the thing we got to keep an eye on. But the one guy I'm gonna keep an eye on is LeBron James. Is this his last All-Star game? I've had people suggest to me that this is the end. I've had other people suggest to me that they think he's coming back for another season. My colleague Tim McMahon believes he's going to be playing for the Cavaliers in a swan song next season. But that being said, hey, this could potentially be his last All-Star game. It is in L.A. There's no tribute like there was for Michael Jordan expected 20 years ago, or 2003, I'm sorry, when Mariah Carey performed at halftime for him in his last game. If he had said he was going to retire, maybe we could have got Beyonce to perform for LeBron or something like that. But, hey, even if it isn't his last, he's 41 years old. We have to marvel in his ability to play at an elite level, not just at a great level, an elite top 20 player level at 41 years of age.
Yeah, the longevity is certainly remarkable. All right, Marc Spears for us in LA. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.